Good day, subscribers, and welcome back. It is me, the Finance Guy. Today we're going to be talking about the blood in the streets, the stocks going down, and what you can change your mentality about how you invest and how to get ahead financially. So let's jump into that today, and let's talk about that. Alright, as you can see, L Brands took a 12% dip today. This is the Victoria's Secret Bath & Body Works pink brand a lot of people know and love, and this company has just been absolutely destroyed over the past few years, from $84.26 a share now down to almost under $30 a share. This company is just pushed down and down. So let's look at another company, and another one that just seems to be bleeding really hard right now, that seems to be really down in the dirt, that's just been kicked down, and I'll give you kind of my thoughts on that. So let's look at American Airlines. This is another company that just seems to be just not able to catch a break. It just seems to be going down and down. Over the past year, it has lost 31% of its stock value. This is never a good sign for a company, but this is something that could be a buying opportunity. So when it comes to investing, I think a lot of people want to put their money into things that are growing and going up really fast. Now that could be really well and good until something really monumentally bad happens. Say an earnings season comes down really bad, or there's somebody else that comes and steps into their space. A good example of that I could see happening in the next few years is Netflix is going up and up and up and up and up and just shooting up in price. In fact, if you go back 5 years ago, it was $35. Now it's $413 a share. Don't get me wrong, I like Netflix, but trading at 277 times earnings is crazy. As much as I love Netflix, as much as I'll probably have Netflix for a very long time, it doesn't mean that there could be other people coming into its space, thus pushing down the stock price and pushing down the company as a whole. This has happened many times and many different companies over the years. Did you honestly believe that Amazon would be the #1 company when it came to retail many years ago? Probably not. You'd probably think that Walmart would still be really strong and ahead of the game, and it is a decently strong company, but you can't pretend that Walmart hasn't been stepped on by the e-commerce giant Amazon. So what I'm saying is something like that could happen to Netflix, and when it's priced so high at these incredibly high evaluations, it's very possible that you could see a downward turn and people that are investing into these kind of stocks could be eaten alive. Now, if you're investing into a company that's already down, you know what you're expecting. You're expecting the company to either continue to go down or finally hit a bottom, and then you have purchased your shares at a bottom price. Now, there's other fundamentals when it comes to looking into a stock. You can find those on my channel on what kind of makes a good stock under my playlist. With that being said, I also want you guys to just have a different mentality when it comes to investing. I think that buying things when they're cheap is a lot better than buying things when they're expensive, and that's just my personal thing. If I was to go out and buy a $100 pair of shoes of Nikes and they came down to $80 and I still like Nikes, I would probably buy them at $80 and wait for the sale, then buy them at $100 when they're more expensive, or when the new shoes come out and they're $110. This is my kind of mentality when it comes to investing, and if you guys can change that kind of mentality, I think you're going to do really well in the stock market and make a lot of returns in the future. And as always, I'm not your financial advisor, so make sure you're doing your own research when it comes to investing. With that being said, social media links are down in the description, and feel free to subscribe and hit that bell because I make videos all the time covering all kinds of different topics when it comes to investing and how to get ahead financially. And over the past few years, I have studied long and hard about the steps that you need to take to be able to get ahead. So feel free to follow me as I take this journey ahead and getting ahead financially. I hope to see you guys again next time.